There are two ways to travel, among many other ways. One is within and one is without. When you're traveling within yourself, what you are doing is you're self-introspecting, sort of like the Hermit card in or the Four of Swords in your Smith-Waite or Rider-Waite deck. When you're traveling within yourself, you need to ask the difficult questions. You need to know what is it that needs fixing. You need to take your strengths. You need to take the opportunity that you have into spending that kind of time, what you can call me time, into creating a better version of yourself. And these things, they take time, they don't happen overnight. Taking a journey within yourself is done to enhance yourself into a better version of you, and that's what it means. All the time we alter reality in Drakina, and that's the foundation of Drakina actually. If somebody is happy with their life, why on earth would they come to us? That's a no-brainer. If somebody wants a better version of the reality they are living and they are ready to work towards it, then so are we. So to answer your question, we alter the reality of the person who comes to us without harming anyone every single time we cast a spell right here at Drakina. Yes, we are. A standalone spellcaster is a person who meditates, centers themselves, gets a hold on their energy, focus, concentration, everything that is required, and the intention, of course, everything that is required for a spell to be cast perfectly, and then conduct the spell. At Drakina, before we begin, we ensure that we use the aspect of spirituality within us to center ourselves, to give us focus and concentration. So the meditation is directed towards cleansing our own selves, creating the kind of inside-outside environment that enhances the spellcasting process. So we are spiritual spellcasters. It sounds contradictory in a way, but we have gelled it and made it into like a fusion of sorts, a lot like the kind of magic that we practice. So you can call it an eclectic way to spellcast. We are practicing spirituality and magic, and they're not parallel lines, they're growing together. At some point they were parallel, we fused them together, and this infusing of both these forms have caused a beautiful journey of Drakina that's happened. How has it happened? By consistency of practice, by focus and attention, by being absolutely sure when you're sitting down to do something, what's your end game? What are you working at? If you're casting a spell, it is to get the desired result. If it is to follow your path of spirituality, then what are you praying for? Forget who are you praying to, because we are all praying to someone or something that is far more superior to us in every which way. I'm talking about what are you praying for? What's your end game? And the end game for both spirituality and magic is to get the job done. You meditate to center yourself, to calm yourself, to gain more focus, to gain more attention, to gain something, right? To release something, even if it is just breathing. Similarly, when you spellcast, you're doing it with the sole intention of getting all the things that are required for the spell together, visible and invisible, to give the result that has been desired by the person on whom the spell has been cast upon. So there are 2 points to this question. Where do you hail from? I don't mean what is your background. Where are you coming from? Forget about where did you do your schooling, where were you born, in what religion were you born in, what were your beliefs? None of those. I am talking about where are you coming from in terms of what's your focal point here? What are you working towards? What do you want from this process? That matters. And you need to identify that. and you can't change it halfway. Be very clear on the intention and then follow the process. So which path have you chosen? Is there any form of magic that you're looking at? Is there any other form of occult that you're looking at? So that path that you choose cannot be going like a river with tributaries. It has to be focused and only one. Because if you follow several paths to do one process, you don't really, you're not in a position where you know which path that you followed gave you the result. So when you're casting a spell, right, and if you follow the path of, say, a proper spellcaster who's doing dragon magic, right, hypothetically speaking, if you have the same spell done by a Reiki healer or a pranic healer, and if you get a result, how do you know which one worked? Every time, if you keep spending that much of time, effort, money and energy, how is that going to help you? You'll be paying double or triple for something that can be done in one go. So that's what I mean by the path that you follow. If you have any questions, do not hesitate to write them down, jot them down in the comment section below. I thank you for watching, and I will see you at Ramayanam.